Howdy ho, guys and gals. Welcome back to the Den of Tools. And today, yep, it is Black Friday, November 24th. Yep, 24th. I had to double check just to make sure. But let's jump into it. We got tons of great deals. Real quick, though, if you're looking for like handheld power tools, combo deals like that, we did a video on, I think it was Wednesday. Go check that one out. This is going to be all the miscellaneous stuff. We're going to have power tools. We're going to have some automotive stuff. We're going to have stuff for around the house. Kind of the old generalist kind of Black Friday kind of goodies here. So let's jump into it. First of all, I want to thank today's sponsors. First up, we got 70 MAI, 70 MI. I never know how they pronounce these names, but we've worked with them in the past. And I got to tell you, the number one thing you can do besides having good auto insurance is having a good backup camera. I can tell you, the first one I got saved my life, not well, financially speaking, within 2 weeks of having gotten it. Now, 70 MAI, whatever. They sell top tier kind of stuff, and they come in really nice boxes, great for gift giving, that sort of thing. This is the camera that we're talking about here. And I love this one. It has the whole swivel so you can get the exact focus that you want. It's got the screen on the back, easy to read kind of numbers. It even comes with a backup camera it's not a backup camera per se, but it's a rear view version of the same camera that connects. So you get footage going and coming, as it were. So you're not going to miss out on anything that happens. This can really save you. Things are getting hectic on the highways, on the roads, around the winter, and there's just idiots out there. And I had a guy who hit me and then tried to blame me. And I'm like, camera. And he was like, his whole tone changed. And I'm like, that's right. That's right, it did. Because that's what's going to save you. Otherwise, it's he said, she said, and they're going to try and bilk you for as much money as they can. I mean, for $70, $70, this can save you tens of thousands of dollars. You got to have a backup camera. Even if you don't get this one, you don't believe me, fine. Go buy someone else. Please get yourself a backup camera. I'm not going to go on about it anymore. I've said it 100 times on the channel. People who've been around here can say it. You know I've been saying it. Cameras like these dash cams, I keep calling them backup cameras. These dash cams are a lifesaver. Now let's talk about actual backup cameras, because those are lifesavers too. We got solar. I got not one, but two here from Autovox. Let's talk about the CS2 first. This is a really nice high-end screen with a small, hard-to-see kind of backup camera. It mounts back there. It's waterproof. It works on SUVs. It works on vans. It works on trailers, all sorts of stuff. $90, and there's a 5% off coupon on it. And I got a coupon code. We're going to put codes and links for everything we can down below. But I got a coupon code on this that's going to knock 5% off, plus the $10 coupon code that's on there. Actually, I think they may have built the code in. We can try and see if they'll stack. It can't hurt, right? Anyway, this is a great little backup camera. And again, like I've got a Ram 3500 in my truck. My first one before that was a 1500, which was great. But I was down in Vegas, had everything tinted out because of the Vegas sun, right? Couldn't see squat behind me. My 3500 has got two backup cameras and 5 mirrors. And I got to tell you, I don't know how I lived without them. We have a Suburban, an older Suburban, didn't have a backup camera. And I'm like, what am I going to do? So I ended up getting and reaching out to Autovox here. Autovox, want to make sure I say it right. And got this one. This is a wireless one that just bolts onto your license plate. It's got little solar panels. It's got batteries in it. It connects to the screen that goes up on your dash and everything. $120. Again, you're going completely wireless on this kind of thing. There's practically no install. And a $10 off coupon on that, taking it down to $120. I got to tell you, for the money, I don't know how people live. Why would you live without a backup camera if you don't have to? I don't understand. All right, let's talk about ODB2 scanners. AutoFix reached out and said, hey, we want to run a Black Friday special, and we want to tell you about it. I'm like, well, I love what you do, so let's talk about it. They got, this is the one, if you saw the video I did on, this thing is a wafer-thin tablet. A lot of them are like, it's a scanner that kind of runs on tablet software. This is a scanner software that runs on a legit tablet, okay? And it's wireless. I'm able to sit there, park my truck outside my garage, and sit at my desk in my garage and go through and do all my full diagnostics. I don't have to sit in the truck and do all it. I can sit right here and do it. I can run the full scan, and it's bi-directional. And again, I keep telling people, bi-directional is when real diagnoses start happening. Getting the codes is great, but that's just basically like, doc, it hurts when I do this. Bi-directional goes, okay, we'll try doing this, try doing that. Let's move it back here. Let's start getting interactive with the diagnosis, and that's where you get real, really know what's going on. And I can't tell you enough. So AutoFix, I don't know if I'm supposed to say this. Their parent company is one of the big, well-known professional names in scanners. So you're getting good software. You're getting a high-quality product here. 2023, 2 years of free updating with it, 38 reset functions, all the diagnosis and everything you want on a great scanning platform with a great case. Can't recommend them enough. All right, let's keep going here. Let's talk about extra wallets. Now, let me pop out here and we'll come back again. I've been talking about extra wallets for a long time on this channel. I'm a real minimalist. Here's my extra wallet here. And what I love about it, it's got this little button down here. When you press it, it pops up and gives you all your credit cards. Now I can go inside, I can get my driver's license. I have my, what's this? This is my Elks Club membership. You can carry some cash and stuff. It's not a huge wallet for that. It's a minimalist. I don't like carrying a ton of stuff with me. But when I need it, I just pop it up. I grab the one I want. I slide it back in, tap them down, and it's that easy. And they don't shake out. They don't go anywhere. And I've been using these for years. I can't say enough about Extra. They make great quality stuff. I even got their, where did my keys go? I even have their little dongle here thing on my keys. I got a little flashlight on the end there. I can turn it on and off. It swivels out like this and we can turn it off just for a little bit of extra light. And if I can actually turn it off. There we go. Anyway, the other thing is it acts as a little tracking thing. So I can have an app on my phone and we'll sit there and we'll find my keys. And that's what I really like about it because my keys seem to get misplaced all the time. I don't do it. Somebody else picks them up and they never put them back in the same place. I'm not going to say who, but I might be married to them. Anyway, point is, Extra's having a great Black Friday sale going on right now. All sorts of stuff. They've got carbon fiber. They've got, custom cool designer leathers. They have them, I'm more the basic, kind of Western kind of look, kind of stuff, more simplistic. But whatever it is you're looking for, they've got a style of wallet. And they're not, for being good high-end leathers, they're not really all that expensive. They're not cheap, but you're looking at what? $62 for that whole kit there, your Black Friday bundle. That's getting you the whole 9 yards. It's got the tracker, the little multi-tool, everything else. That's coming in at $200. But like your basic Parliament wallet's coming in at $62 on Black Friday. Yeah, if you buy it every other day of the week, it's coming in at $90. That's at that point you start going, it's kind of high end. But right now you get it for Black Friday. It makes great Christmas gifts, that kind of thing. Be sure to check them out. We'll have links again, everything down below. All right, let's keep moving along. Next up, we've got Heatwave. Now, I've been a big fan of Heatwave. I'm really kind of picky when it comes to eyeglasses and protection. And what I love about Heatwave, well, first of all, they're having a Black Friday deal. So everything's like 25% off. Well, let's see. We're looking Friday's 25, Saturday's 20, Sunday's 20, Monday's 15. So jump on it quickly. But what I really love is they have a huge selection of sunglasses that are safety glass rated protection. All right. So if you need something to go to the range, if you just need something for yourself, if you need something for your shop or for work that are safety glass Z78 rated, you can get that in all sorts of great styles. So you're not wearing generic safety glasses. You're getting something that's cool, something that's comfortable, something that protects your eyeballs, all the above there. All right, let's keep going. We're back over on Amazon. We got the Big Red and Torn. They're all both owned by the same company. They're having a huge sale right now. Some of the stuff like the trolley jack, man, that's all right. But we got the aluminum low profile jack. We got the regular high rise jack. We got the jack stands. We got bottle jacks. We got engine stands. There's creepers and stuff. Look at, we got a great little shop stool here. Lots of great products here. There's too much. Some of these, there's just too much to mention. These stands right here, fantastic for $151. All right, we're going to talk about some outdoor power equipment. I promised it to you the other day. I wasn't able to get out on Thanksgiving, family stuff. You know how it is. Hope you all had a wonderful Thanksgiving. We were really blessed to get to spend it with some friends and family. And unfortunately, we're all kind of recovering here. But you know what? At least we're all doing it together. Anyway, Wild Badger, they reached out to me. They've sent me some stuff. Right now, I've got one of their snowblowers sitting right over here. There it is. It's over there. Ready to go. And we got snow last night. Unfortunately, we only got an inch. Not really enough to put this sucker to work. But we do have some of the other stuff here that's on sale. We have their 40-volt, 16-inch brushless chainsaw here. Not a high-end chainsaw. This is an around the house, around the yard kind of chainsaw, right? Not a taking, you're not filling, huge lumber in the back 40 kind of thing. But lowest price in 30 days at $147. That's the full kit. That's going to get you the 4 amp hour battery. That's going to get you the charger. That's going to get you the chainsaw. Next up, we got a mower. A lot of people have been asking, hey, where are the mower deals? And usually this is the time of the year to get the best mower deals. There haven't been a lot, but I'm trying to include the ones I can find. Wild Badger's got their 18-inch. This is a small mower, all right? 18 inches, not very wide. This is for small yards around the city, you know, that kind of stuff. Not everyone's got 40 acres out there, all right? So you all calm down. I get it. It may not be for you, but for the person who doesn't need all that, this is a great lightweight little mower. You can get it out quick, get the job done, and get on with the rest of your day. Coming in lowest price in 30 days, $239 to $240, call it what it is. Comes with the battery, comes with the charger, full kit, ready to go mow that yard. All right, next up, Ego. Of course, the Cadillac outdoor power equipment. Wild Badger there, I'd say, is like your kind of entry, bargain level entry kind of stuff. Ego is going to be the full bee's knees, if you would. Look at this. We got a 650 CFM blower here for $233. We got the battery. The batteries are not cheap. That's a great battery, 2.5 amp hour for $120. We have the 615 CFM blower for $169. We got the pole saw attachment. You got to have the power kit for that. But if you have the multi-head kit, you can add a pole saw for $126. We got another 670 CFM blower there for $219. We have the low speed one, 518 or 580 for $102. We got the combo kit. Let me scroll down here so you can see them. We got the combo kit coming in for $200. $200 on that combo kit there. That's a screaming deal. And then next to that, we got a lawnmower, 21-inch, 56-volt, self-propelled. This is no compromise on this one, all right? Is it their top line? No, but you're not going to be like, well, I wish I'd gotten blah, 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 because this has all the bells and whistles you're really going to need. Maybe not all the ones you want, but all the ones you need, and it's normally $502, coming in at $400. All right, we got a couple other snowblowers. We got more snowblowers coming on later in the video here. But right now we got the Ego ones. I want to cover these because I've currently got two Ego in the shop. I got the big boy that we haven't done a video yet, and we've got the 24-inch, which is comparable to this one here. Lowest price in 30 days. This is a 2-stage. Now, this is batteries not included, all right? This is just the mower, or blower. You got to have batteries and charger to make this worthwhile, but $750 on that. The other option is this kind of lower power one. This is a great, again, for smaller sidewalks and, smaller properties, all right? Sidewalks, driveways, that kind of stuff. I know a ton of people around town up here in Montana. They have the smaller houses in town who have this snowblower. It's probably the #1 seller at our local Ace. And you can get it here, lowest price in 30 days, full kit, 2 batteries with a charger for $650. Again, this is a no compromise blower. It's not a 2-stage or anything, but for the size and price, you're getting a ton of blower in that one. All right, let's keep going. We got more Ego stuff. I love this because let's see, we got the blower. This is the 530 for $150. We got the 15-inch string trimmer. I don't know why they broke it up into 2 separate groups. The string trimmer for $150. Another chainsaw here for $269. That's a 18-inch. So you're getting up at 18-inch. You're starting to get into serious size. Anything 18-inch or higher, I consider to be a serious size chainsaw. All right, we got another blower. We got the hedge trimmer. They have a great hedge trimmer there. And there you go. We got also, look at this, the power station coming in at $494. We got another chainsaw coming in. This is a 14-inch. This is a smaller one for $200. We got the other 14-inch for $169. $169. All right, we got Greenworks here. Now, Greenworks is a great kind of middle-of-the-ground kind of outdoor power equipment solution here. We got they got a 40-volt and they have an 80-volt system. This is the 40-volt system here. We got their chainsaw with battery, with charger here, coming in 16-inch brushless chainsaw for $150. That's a compelling argument. We got their pressure washer. Now, this is corded, not cordless. Plug it in. It's a small portable one, nice and compact for $89. It's just your basic wash the car, rinse down the fence kind of thing. You're not going to be taking paint off a siding or anything like that with this. The blower next to it, it's a 150 mile an hour, 130 CFM leaf blower. I'm going to say pass on this one. This is a really anemic powered blower. I'm sorry. If you're looking for something for the shop, maybe blow sawdust out, you don't want it going everywhere, that might be a good use for this. But other than like basic, like small grass clippings, it's really not useful for much. We got the mower next to it. Look at this 21-inch brushless, self-propelled, full kit 40-volt mower here, coming in for $360. That's down from $450, all right? Now we got a lawn combo here. We got the blower and the trimmer. It's kind of on the lower end, but it's a decent little setup there. You're looking at $150. Again, we have that really anemic blower. Pass on those two. We got the 40-volt battery there for $75. We got a 12-inch chainsaw. That's a nice small compact chainsaw there for $127. We got the snow thrower. All right, this is not. There's no wheels on it. It's just basically like call it an electric snow shovel. That's what it is. Honestly, I'm surprised how well they work. For like the snow I'm talking about, we got out right now. We got some really light dusting snow. It's on average it's 1 inch. But there was 3 inches on my truck for some reason. I don't know why my truck decided to get 3 inches of snow on it. But they're going to be, as such, there's going to be areas around town that's going to be 1 to 3 inches. This little blower would tear right through that. No reason to get out the big snow blower. Just go out and do a dusting with this thing. You'll be ready to go. Anyway, we got too much more to go through here. A lot of great stuff. The backpack blower, the larger blower, more of it. So if you're looking to be in the Greenworks line, you might want to take a look at that. Again, we'll have links to everything down below. Husqvarna, here's another option. This is one of the old school gas manufacturers getting into electric. I cannot tell you people enough. I cannot stress this enough. Electric is where it's going. Whether you want it or not, that's where the industry is moving. If you see somebody like Husqvarna doing this, you can be assured that that's where this is going. All right. So we got cordless leaf blowers for $279, chainsaws for $359. Husqvarna makes a great robo mower. Okay. It's not as good a bargain one as I've seen on the Works one, but at high quality, it works great. $1,749 is the top of the line one. They have another one, a less expensive one for $1,400. Again, great outdoor power equipment, cordless power equipment. I will say this, I'm working with a company, they're doing some research, they're coming out with, get this, instead of like a robo mower, it's going to be a multi-purpose. It'll do snow throwing, leaf blowing, and mowing, all robotic with treads. It's like a tank. It's insane. Hopefully we're going to get a chance to get it in the shop here and take a look at it. We'll see. All right, let's keep going. Works. I got to tell you, Works has always been kind of like the gimmicky, like this thing is honestly pretty cool because what you got here is a leaf blower mulcher yard vac. Okay, instead of just blowing the leaves all over, just go out and just vacuum them up and it shreds them as long as they're nice dry leaves. Don't do it with wet leaves. But you got nice dry leaves and it just shreds them, throws them in the bag, and you can dump them wherever you like. Use them as mulch, that sort of thing. It is corded. It needs that kind of power there. It's $76.89, $77. That is a really actually useful piece of equipment. I was stunned how good the Works stuff works. It does. It does seem like it's like, I mean, it was for a long time. It was an as seen on TV kind of gimmicky kind of product. And it still kind of is, except it works. Now, here's the best way to get rid of all of those leaves. All right, I kid. Don't burn your leaves. Unless you're in an area that allows for burns and stuff, and then don't do it. Like, what this is good for, sorry, I had to pop a cough drop in. What this is good for is getting into weeds and stuff that are in rocks and stuff like that, or cracks in your sidewalk. Yeah, you can start a bonfire with it. I don't know if you want to burn your yard per se. I guess you could do meat with it. Get that nice char on there. Do not use it for melting ice and snow. Because here's what's going to happen. If you use this for melting ice and snow, it's going to give a big pile of snow or ice. You heat it up, it melts. Guess what you got now? You got a puddle. What's going to happen to it? It's winter. It's going to freeze. So you took some annoying ice and snow and turned it into black ice. Good job. Don't do that. Asphalt melting, I guess you could try it with that. I have one. I use it for business. I don't use it all the time, but in those kind of cases where you got to get rid of it, it's hard to reach, got a bunch of little stuff in some rocks and whatnot, works great. Probably light a barbecue with it. All right, let's talk about snow blowers, because as I said, we got some snow. Snow's around the corner for a lot of you. Power Smart, single stage. This is a budget single stage gas snowblower, normally $450, coming in at $330. 221 4-stroke engine, 21 inches wide, just your basic everyday snowblower. Nothing special about it, but for those of you who are still stuck on that dino juice, here you go. Boy, I got some people who are so upset trying to sit there and go, when I show electric snowblowers, oh, well, when that battery dies, I'm like, when I go back in the garage, I plug it in. It's not a problem, folks. It's not like I'm out on the highway or something stuck on the side of the road. Here's a gas two-stage, all right? This is a big boy from PowerSmart again. 221, same engine, basically. But you're getting a bigger attack angle here. You're coming in at $600 there with the two-stage. Two-stage is nice. Two-stage means the first stage is the augers that are pulling in the snow. And the second stage is a little spinny shaft in the back that spins and throws it up through the chute. All right, otherwise, you're just pulling in and trying to push it out all with one action. All right, this is their cordless version of the same thing, all right? So let me go back. That's the gas version for $700. This is the gasless version, 80 volt for $719. Yeah, it's more expensive. You're looking at a difference of from $6 to $719. The difference is you don't have to buy gas, you don't have to buy oil, you don't have to deal with any of that stuff. You just plug it in and it just works. It does. I'm sorry, folks. You know, and here's the thing about snow. This people don't seem to get. Snow is all about torque. What has more torque, a gas engine or an electric motor? And if you don't know this, then you shouldn't be commenting on YouTube videos, all right? Because everyone who understands motors and stuff like that knows that implicitly electricity has more instant access to torque. That's why they're used in ships. It's why it's used in trains, because they need that kind of instant hard access to torque. And that's what you're going to get with a system like this. I'm not saying this is the best system out there, but if you don't think that electric can handle a snow throwing job, you just don't understand the kind of physics that are involved here. All right, let's keep going here. The Greenworks 80 volt brushless cordless snowblower. This is kind of the middle of the range, like the PowerSmart whatever gas one. This is kind of the electric equivalent to it. It's a good solid snowblower. It's got some nice lights up top to give you a little bit of room or a little bit of light to see by. It comes with a 2 amp hour battery and a charger. Not a big battery. That's the only kind of thing. I wish it was a 4 amp hour battery, but 2 amp hour battery, charger in the 40 volt for $300. It's a good basic, just kind of starter snowblower kind of system there. All right, and then we got the AI Volt. Now this is 40 volt battery powered by 2 4 amp hour batteries, all right, with dual port charger. So I think what they're doing here is I think they're 20 volt batteries. They're doing the 2 by 20 to get you 40 volt here. But if you're looking for a bargain kind of machine, it's essentially the same kind of blower, just a slightly different battery system, coming in at $290. So you can save a few bucks on that one. All right. This, again, is done one of those snow thrower kind of things. It's more like an electric snow shovel from Inhulk here. You're getting the 4 amp hour battery. You're getting it's a 20 volt battery. It's not a ton of power. This is for light duty kind of stuff, small driveways, decks, that kind of stuff. But it just sweeps it along and just throws it right in front and just gets it out of the way for $144. And there's a $15 coupon on it. That's a pretty good price on something like that. All right, let's keep going here. Now, this is the cheap one here. This is the electric walk behind. So it plugs into an extension cord, no batteries involved. Again, you're going to then be limited by the extension cord, but for $140, it will get the snow off your driveway. All right, and here's the bargain for all you cheapskates out there. We got the push blade here. Look at this. It pivots. It does everything. And the one feature they don't talk about here is that when you hit that seam in the sidewalk, it'll drive that bar right into your gut, kind of like an automatic Heimlich thing. Come on, you guys know what I'm talking about here. $80 on that one. All right, let's talk about some outdoor power because we got some Black Friday deals here. Duramax, one of the best bargain ones out there, all right? You got 12,000 power, all right, 12,000 watt hours, I should say, on this, or 12,000 watts, my bad. And that's starting on gas. Now you're looking at 9,500 running. You're looking at 11,400 on propane or 9,025 running. Again, the surge is going to be higher than the running one, but you're getting dual fuel. You're getting a good quality generator here, good backup power, 50 state approved, CO alert on it, electric start on it, makes it nice and easy. It's not the top of the line, but you know what? For the amount of power you get from it, it's one of the best bargains out there at $849. Now, if you want to step up in a little bit in quality, we got the Champion. Unfortunately, the Champion, they don't have their best ones on sale right now. We got some basic ones, the 4750, the 9375. I mean, the 4750, that's of course peak, is coming in at $440. And then you've got and that's dual fuel. And in fact, I think these are all dual fuel here. I could be wrong. Let me check here. No, the first two are dual fuel. The second two are not. All right. Excuse me. Then the 9375 coming in at $759 for dual fuel is not bad. Then we've got the DH series here for $919. It's an open frame inverter, so it's kind of halvesy. It's not you have open frame inverter, and then you have fully enclosed inverter. Fully enclosed inverters are normally what I run myself because I'm all about clean power and quiet power. And this is going to get you the clean power, if not the quietest power. But check out this last one. You're getting a 4250 open frame inverter with electric remote start. That's not a bad deal. That's a good, solid RV style or smaller home kind of backup power. It's got the clean power, so it's not going to damage any electronics or anything like that. That's one you might want to consider. Westinghouse, again, one of the best bargains. I think it's not quite to the level of Champion or Predator, much less Honda, but I do think it's better than the Duramax. They usually have a lot of great features. This is just your solid middle of the road 9500 peak outdoor generator here, coming in at $629 on that one, and some change. Again, we talked about this before. EcoFlow, which is, I always say that Ego is the Cadillac outdoor power equipment. EcoFlow is the Cadillac, definitely the Cadillac when it comes to outdoor power solutions. They've got all of their stuff, pretty much all their stuff on sale. We got the River 2, the River 2 Pro, the Delta 2 with the solar panels, the Delta 2 Max. That's a ton of power in that box there. You can link these together. You can connect solar to them. You can connect a gas generator to them. Why would you want to do that? Well, if you run out of juice, the gas kicks in. There's a lot of things you can do. We got all the great EcoFlow. If you've been holding off, if you've been thinking, you've seen the videos we do all year on this stuff, and you're like, hey, I've been wanting to get one of these, not sure if now's the time to pull the trigger. Now's the time to pull the trigger. This is it. This is trigger pulling moment right now. One more generator I wanted to throw out here for you because it is a fully enclosed generator, the 3500. Now, I had a buddy of mine, I have it in the shop right now, but I had a buddy of mine who lives in his RV, was using this for about 6 months, had a great time. I got him a bigger generator, so he gave me this one back, but it worked with flying colors. I was iffy about it because Max Speeding Rods is not a name I think of when I think generators. I don't know about you. They are an online company that sold like performance parts and stuff like that, and they decided to get in the generator business. But I got to tell you, for a 3,500 watt generator, fully enclosed, it starts when you pull it. It does the job. You can link it up to two of them if you need extra power for $479. It's not a bad deal. It really isn't. When you look at the Predator generator from Harbor Freight, the 3,500 fully enclosed, what is that thing, like $800 on average? This is almost half that price. Is it the top of the line? No, but for a good quality value kind of generator, and it's nice and quiet, that's a good one to go with. All right, let's keep going. You guys, I did the hot tub the other day. Somebody was like, what about cold plunges? I'm like, well, you could put cold water in the hot tub. You don't have to turn the heater on. But for those of you who want that actually dedicated cold plunge kind of experience, here you go. $80. We got the Liuni cold plunge tub large size for athletes. Apparently, if you're not an athlete, you can't use this. They're going to check your ID at the door. I know. Anyway, $80 on this. A lot of the women I know are talking about this. My wife's been talking about it. Maybe I'll get one of these for her, or I could just put a tub outside. We're in Montana. It's always a cold plunge when you go outside. All right, anyway, this is one of my favorite things I got for Christmas a couple years ago. The missus got me one of these weather systems. I'm kind of a weather nerd. For $143 down from $180. You got indoor, outdoor kind of weather. Actually, I don't know if this one does indoor. I think it just does the outdoor. But we got wind speed, we got rainfall, we got wind direction. It goes to the display. It goes to the app. You can track it. You can be a total nerd about all that stuff for $144. If you got a guy in your life like me, this is a great gift for them. They're going to enjoy that. All right, we talked about TVs. One of the guys, and I can't remember who it was, we were chatting a couple months ago, and he predicted this is going to be the year of the sub $500 75-inch TV. And boy, did he nail it. Look at this. TCL 75-inch 4K LED TV for under $500. That's astounding. Got tons of features. Dolby this, She Who Shall Not Be Named, AirPlay, Apple, UHD, streaming, whole nine yards for $500. If you are not a television snob and you just want a nice big picture to watch the game, to watch your movies, to watch the Den of Tools online, this is a great way to do it. For $500, that's a whole lot of TV for the money. Now, this is what I currently use, and I'm including this because this is what I currently use as my desktop PC. When you see me glancing over, I'm looking at my notes on the screen and stuff. This is what I'm looking at. I have an Amazon Fire TV, 50-inch, 4K. I use as HDMI, plugs right into my computer. $290, cheaper than any kind of computer monitor that would be half the size of this screen. Is it super high res and all this? No. Can you do gaming on it? Yeah, you can do some gaming. It's not like super high refresh rate or any of that kind of stuff, but it's okay, and I can stream stuff. The boy came down. The wife was sick at home the other day, and we let her take over the living room. So my youngest son and I came down to the shop. We brought us PS4 down here, and we played PGA Tour golf for hours, sitting here at the desk on the nice big screen. Had a great, guys kind of night hanging out. Got some food, got some drinks, and hung out. Had a great time. It's really useful, that kind of thing. I even have it on a swing arm, so I can swing it around to the other side of the shop. So like when we're working on cars and trucks over there and we want to watch a YouTube video, like, how does this come out again? We can just swing it around and take a look at it nice and easy like that. Anyway, $290. Now, I realize most people are like, I don't have a desk big enough to justify a 50-inch TV. So, got anything smaller? Yeah, I do. 43-inch. Perfect size for a large screen TV on your desk. $249. And it's got all the smart apps and everything else built into it. All right, let's keep going here. Walker Razor Slim. These are the ear protection that I use, and I have been using for years. I switched about 4 or 5 years ago. Haven't looked back. For those of you who don't know, I'm a former firearms instructor, CCW instructor, scout, firearms instructor as well. And I've spent a lot of time on the range. And if you need to protect your ears and also be able to hear stuff, these are a great way to do it. They're not big, they're not bulky, they work, they're not expensive, $40. They look good, they sound better, they protect your ears. Great choice. Black Friday deal there, down from $48. All right, also, if you want to get some real sound in your ears, Tozo. I know we had JBLs. There was a bunch of other stuff on sale. I can't really justify recommending them when you can get a set of Tozos for $30 with full noise canceling, the charging case, the whole 9 yards, and there's a $4 off coupon. Really? Yeah, I just can't really recommend anything else. I mean, don't get me wrong, the other stuff's good, but this is just as good at a lot less price, and it's just amazing. I'm going to be getting, my son, of course, lost his set from last year, and the first thing on his Christmas list was, hey, Dad, can I get another set of these? Not can I get some JBLs, or can I get some Beats by Dre, or can I get some Apple AirPods? He just wants another set of these because he's like, they're great, they work great, they're fantastic, and I know they're cheap, so that's what he's going to get. At least one of the things he's going to get in his stockings here for Christmas. All right, Instapot cooker. So the wife murdered her slow cooker. I think it haywired and went a little hot, and it just basically, it's no longer holding a good temperature. But she has an Instapot. She's like, okay, what I want for Christmas is I want a slow cooker. And I'm like, sweetie, you have an Instapot. She's like, oh my gosh, I forget I can use this also as a slow cooker. So, I don't have to buy her another slow cooker. We have one less gadget around the kitchen. And it does everything. 9-in-1. Pressure cooker, slow cooker, rice cooker, streamer, saute, yogurt, warmer, sterilizer. It does tons of stuff. It's super easy to use. And you just program, just press the little buttons there, and you're just good to go. You throw the food in. Next thing you know, you got a great meal. I'm a huge fan, especially around wintertime. Pot roast, stuff like that. I'm looking on for a recipe for Instapot for coq au vin, one of my favorite French kind of dishes. Looking to do that. So there's a lot of great ways you can do stuff like this with one of these. You don't need a slow cooker on top of it. You don't need a rice cooker. You don't need all that. Just get this, and it does it all. Let's keep going here. Air fryers. This is my favorite air fryer. Now, I will say this. I got another air fryer in here. People like the little, my wife likes this style. The small one, little drawer, you pull in and out. Sorry, they make some great stuff, good value price stuff. It comes in all sorts of good colors. If you don't like that, if you want the kind of, the kind of retro teal, the red, white, silver as well. They have a smart version, works with an app. But for $45, it'll do all your basic stuff. And honestly, a lot of stuff comes out pretty good in the air fryer. Now, for those of you who don't know, an air fryer it's not an air fryer. It's not frying anything. It's a convection oven. And that's what this is. This is, I had some part-time jobs working in restaurants. I remember the really big convection ovens you open up and the hot air would just blow you, just take your skin off your face. And this is a smaller version of it. And I like it because you can grab one door, you open it, it opens up nice and wide, opens up sideways so I don't have the hot door coming down towards me. I hate that. $25 off coupon. It's already 32% off. Emeril Lagasse, he put his name on it. Who knows? Who knows what that means? What I can tell you is I have used this air fryer and I liked it. I thought it's a good size air fryer. You have multiple shelves so you can take the top shelf out, put like a bird or something in there. It does a great job. And it gets the air moving around, and I like the form factor on it. And for $170, I think it's a good choice. Again, the Kasori, though, if you're looking for a bargain version of it. All right, and as I've said many times, if you're not using a thermometer when you're like barbecuing and cooking and stuff like that, you're cooking blind, folks. Unless you're a professional cook cooking the same dishes all the time from the same meat supplier, so you know what the meat is, you know what the temperature of your oven is, you know how that's why they can pull it off. You don't have that luxury, do you? Put a thermometer in it for $80. This thing is fantastic. It connects to your phone. You go into your phone and you're like, what meat are you using? How are you trying to cook it? What are you trying to make? What doneness do you need? You set it, you put the little plunger thing into it like a dart. You should be in a helicopter like you're darting wild buffalo with this thing. Anyway, I was going to make a Mutual of Omaha reference, but I'm sure most of you probably aren't going to get it. Anyway, sorry, give myself another coughing fit, make myself laugh. Limited time lightning deal on this one, $80. This is a solid thermometer, folks. And then we got to talk about Vitamix. I'm a huge fan of Vitamix. I get it. It's not for everyone. And I'm going to say something. I got a hot take for you. The more and more I'm around Ninja products, the less and less I like them. I'm sorry. They're trying to be high end. They're just not. My wife got me for Father's Day, or actually it was my mother-in-law for Father's Day got me the Ninja ice cream maker that everyone was excited about. I was totally excited about all the things I could make with it. What a pain in the backside. So basically you're making a pint of ice cream at a time, and you got to do all the stuff you got to normally do to make ice cream. And then I got to put it in the thing and put it in the freezer and wait for the next day. Whereas with a regular ice cream maker, I can just churn it right now and have ice cream. I can have mostly, semi, like kind of soft serve ice cream, or throw it in the freezer to get harder ice cream. With the Ninja, I don't get it. I don't get the value proposition from the Ninja. I thought it was cool. It's not. When it comes to this Vitamix, get a Vitamix blender. Get the best one you can afford. That's what I'm going to say. We have the top of the line Vitamix blender. Absolutely fantastic. Warranty, absolutely fantastic. The immersion blender, if you're not using an immersion blender, you are missing out. Get yourself an. We have this one at home, and then we have the Hamilton Beach one at the RV. And honestly, I think they're pretty close in value. The only thing I'm going to say is that Vitamix has a better warranty system and great customer support. Get a Vitamix blender. If you got somebody in your family who likes to cook, somebody, a spouse or somebody, get them a Vitamix. They will love you to death. All right, knives. You heard me talk about it before. I'm sorry. Again, I'm going to say it. Wusthof. That's it. There's other ones out there, okay? You can get Henkel's, you can get Schoen, you can get all that stuff. Old school German knife, man. They know how to do it. They do it right. Sorry, I'm laughing because I made the kids watch The Producers, and my daughter was walking around humming "Springtime for Hitler." It was hilarious. Anyway, it's a musical, folks. Mel Brooks, lighten up. It's a comedy. Anyway, Wusthof Classic Hollow Edge knife set there for $129. The block set for $300. This is just fantastic cutlery, folks. This is the kind of stuff you buy. It's going to last you a lifetime, and you're never going to doubt that you bought the top quality. All right, let's keep going here. Luxury for winter. Get her a heated blanket like this for the living room. You can turn the heat down. You can save some money. You can cuddle with your honey on the couch. This one's big enough, 72 by 84. It's big enough to cover everybody for family movie night. Even the dog will get in on the business there. They'll have a great time. It's $40, and there's a 15% off coupon. And for the real luxury, take it with you on the road. $32. This plugs into your cigarette lighter. Sorry, your car power accessory port, now they call it. 12 volt. Let me tell you, For road trips, heading over to grandma's house, over the river and through the woods, this is it, man. Whether it's for the missus or the kids in the back seat, do not put it on you. Unless your heater's broken, do not put it on you because you will fall asleep. And if you're driving, that's kind of a bad thing in most cases. All right. And last we got KBO e-bikes. So I had a chuckle over at our friends over at was it Belts and Boxes, the tool show. I know they keep changing their name. They've recently got into e-bikes. And I think it's awesome because I've been a huge fan of e-bikes. We've been covering e-bikes for years. They were just talking about a cargo e-bike for Black Friday, and I'm like, I think I can do a better deal than that. So we got the boys over at KBO. We did a video on this one. It's my daughter's favorite e-bike that she rides every single day. She's got it in bright safety orange. I love that because when she rides around town, I know that people see her. You can't help but see that safety orange. But KBO is fantastic. Look, we got an 840 watt LG battery pack here, 750 watt sustained motor, 3 amp quick charger, 60-mile range. You got nice fat tires on it, 400-pound capacity. My daughter and her best friend ride on this thing. Her friend rides on the back. They go all over town. Tons of adventures, down to the river, up to the mountains, all sorts of kind of stuff. We got more stuff here. We got the gray Tornado here. It's currently $999. We did a video on that. I think it was this one right here where we donated it to a young man who had his scooter stolen. He couldn't get to school and to work, and we sent it over there to him. $1,000 on that one. Again, 14 amp hour battery, 750 watt motor, 6-speed Shimano. The shifters on that are about standard on this level of e-bikes. You're going to see it across the board, but a great quality. KBO makes some great stuff. They stand behind it. They really do a top-notch job, and I can't say enough about them. Now, there are more. These are the bundles, like you're buying 2 or 3 of them. You don't have to do that. Anyway, I'll put a link down below. Check them out. Again, KBO, I think one of the best bargain e-bikes out there that you can get, and you're not really giving up anything in the way of performance or anything like that. Remember all these, they talk about like speed and stuff like that. They're limited based off of federal law. They can't go faster than 28 miles an hour with power assist. They can't go faster than 20 miles an hour just under throttle. They're all metered to that level. So it's all pretty much the same. Question is how well do they get there and how much cargo can they carry? 750, I think, is the max power motor that you can see on one of these. If you step up to anything higher, it becomes a motorcycle kind of stuff. So they're all going to be the same. So why are you paying extra money for this if you're getting the same kind of build quality and everything and same kind of performance out of it? $1,200, Black Friday. Jump on that now. Deals, links, and everything down below. Hope everyone had a happy Turkey Day. We're going to try and have some more stuff over the weekend, cover some more deals. And then, of course, we will be hitting it hard on Cyber Monday. So make sure you chomp the old like button, smash the subscribe, ring the bell on the way out. You all take care. God bless. And as always, shine on.